Good morning, everyone. Hello and welcome to the stream. How are you? Thanks for joining in. I am digging this tune. I might need to turn that down a little bit. Yeah, let's bring down that bop. Should be alright. Don't pop like that. Hey, how's it going? Hello, welcome to the stream. I should be more professional and not tweet that I'm streaming the... Hang on. The outer right now. And then we'll do a little this, we'll put some brackets up, we'll go link in bio. Because apparently tweets like that are supposed to do better. And then I'll, hang on. Right now, hang on. And at bus sim later. A tweet. A tweet. A tweet has been made. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hello. Happy Sunday, good morning. It is 11:15. And I am more or less on time today. I've had a good morning, actually. Got up this morning, took the little pupper outside, went and did that, got in, ate something, took a shower, wore a hat because I recorded Week in Review this morning. That'll be up on Tuesday. And now I'm streaming this for a couple hours, and then we'll play some bus sim in a little bit. Probably about 2:15 or so. I want to try and get 3-hour chunks of these games. That is the goal. So let's begin the Outer Worlds. Please don't show my email. Nope. Okay, we're good. All right, hang on. Odin Pictures. The Gamma. Barely see the left logo. Now I need to do this on my other monitor. So it's going to be a little brighter for me. It's okay. That looks alright. 44. New game settings. Master volume looks pretty okay. Menu, voice, display English, conversation, subtitles on. Disabled, subtitles not be shown for worlds spoken outside of conversation. Show cinematic subtitles. Yes, that's what I want to make sure I have on. I don't think I'm blocking anything. Controls, vibration, sensitivity, that's fine. Gameplay, show player helmet, do UI. Okay. Alright, let's begin. This is recommended for your first play session. In normal mode, enemies have standard health and damage. Hard, players looking for extra challenge, have more health and do more damage. Supernova is the hardest difficulty in the game and can be selected at the start of the game and is recommended for advanced players. Supernova mode adds additional challenges to the game. If you reduce the difficulty, you cannot re-enable it. Enemies have more health and deal more damage. You must eat, drink, and sleep to survive. Companions can die permanently. Crippled body and limb conditions. Oh god. That's like a whole separate thing. Use this mode if you enjoy story more than combat. Story enemies. Oh, we'll go normal. Alright, conversation. Oh, thank you for... Obsidian, thank you for putting this in here. I already have it, but thank you. Bad guys too close to shoot. Use a quick melee attack to knock them back.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Top secret. Colony ship found drifting, colonists unable to be revived. Phineas, Vernon, and Wells. Fugitive wanted by.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Cool. Okay, attributes. Oh boy. Strength, dexterity, average. Oh god, this is RPG, isn't it? Fudge. Strength normal, dexterity. Strength affects melee weapon damage and the amount you can carry. So this affects one-handed melee, two-handed melee, heavy weapon, block, inspiration, intimidate, dexterity, one-handed melee, handguns, dodge, block, sneak, lockpick. That one I want to bump.
Quick on the draw.
Okay. Intelligent, long guns, persuade, hack, medical science. That one feels like a good one to do. Handguns, long guns, heavy weapons. Charm, persuade, lie, intimidate, hack, science, interpretation. Temperament, two-handed melee, lie, sneak, medical, engineering, 2 health regeneration per second. Okay, that sounds alright. Points available. 2, okay, so here we have melee, one-handed, two-handed. No. God, you only have 2 of these, huh? Persuade skill is used in conversations and also has a chance to inflict cower when you first damage a human target. Intimidate. Oh, okay. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna want to probably do ranged.
Put those marksmanship scores to good use.
And dialogue. Stealth isn't typically something I do. Tech isn't something I do. Okay. That makes a little more sense. I was really worried that you were going to put like a point in each of these. Okay, that's fine. Aptitude. No discernible aptitude. Colonist sounds like a nice entry-level career for a person of your skills. Expanding. No discernible aptitude. Beverage science technician. God, there's a lot of reading here. Drink effect duration. Block persuade. Cashier subgrade non-supervisory. No transaction is finished without a smile. You live for the chunk of a bit of cartridge getting inserted right side up. The redemption of loyalty points and the promise of a good day. Come back real soon. Bye-bye now. Are more than empty words. They're a promise and a standard you intend on carrying to the frontier. Sous chef, science, medical inspiration, tossball team mascot. I'm tempted to go with that just for the name. There isn't a problem in all the cosmos the team spirit and a big stick couldn't solve together. Your last major head injury in the field knocked some extra cheer into you. What? And you've been a rising star in tossball's competitive mascot food chain ever since. It doesn't matter that no one knows your face under the mask. You share glory with the team. God. I might pick that.
How degrading. No
okay.
signs of monsterism. Lucky.
Let's see. Corrosion damage received. Food effect duration. Damage. Dodge. Engineering. Shock. I'm tempted to go with this because I like the idea of persuasion. But tossball team mascot feels on brand, you know? We're going with that. And, let's see. Female. Fudge. God, you can... eye color.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
My microphone... Fuck. I don't even know how long that was gone.
Not likely, bootlickers.
This is probably when I typed their name into the frickin' search engine. God dang it.
Skip jump.
Because I would guess that I pulled on the microphone cord, and then basically what happens is I pull it out far enough to where it still has the red on my mic, so I think it's on, but then I look at the audio and it's like, nope.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
'60th anniversary of the Hope's disappearance. Tactical time dilation drains super slowly when you're not an enemy. The original naming scheme for the planets at the Hylon colony. Okay.
Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Weird. Okay, well there's your motivation.
Should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well,
Achievement.
No sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Whoa, what are you? You look cool. I want to be your friend. Be my pet. I'll call you Lizard. Left stick to sprint. Okay. God damn it. This computer just does not run OBS well all of a sudden, and I don't know why. Driving me nuts. Where am I sprinting? What's going on here? Oh. While sneaking, use tall grass rocks and other cover to hide from enemies. The awareness of the enemies tells you above their head. Okay.
the unforeseen side effects.
Oh, what? Okay.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Sister, I'll patch you up. What happened to you? Spacer, what?
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange for my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
What happened to you?
We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
What's this about marauders?
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Persuade, I've got a better idea. Give me your gun and I'll go help.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all.
Light ammo,
All
light
Spacer's
pistol,
choice weapons are now
saber.
30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Can you tell me where I am?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Do you know anything about the Hope?
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
I'm off. I can shoot him if I want.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Nothing. I killed that sprat for no reason. Tactical time dilation. Due to complications streaming, stemming from being revived, offer an extended hibernation. What? Ugh, I cannot read. This text is a little small. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Processing the tactical time dilation, or TTD, or pressing the tactical time dilation, or TTD, button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter very slowly, while moving and attacks drain it faster. The TTD meter refreshes slowly over time. RB. Interesting. Whoa. Sir. No. Whoops. Whoops. How do I double click? Oh, interesting. Some more ammo. Another pistol. Sure. my god, you found a new weapon. Oh, okay. Hacking and picking locks. Hacking and picking locks. Your hacking and lockpick skills help you get into places you're not meant to be. Mag packs are used to break open locks, and bypass shunts are used to break computer systems. If your skill is high enough to break the security, you will see how many mag picks or shunts you need and how long it will take. Raising your skill will lower the number of items used and speed up the process. Telescoping staff. Okay. This game sure does get you into the action. I'm so glad that I did that while I was reloading. Marauder Goon. Oh boy, I think I'm gonna like this game a lot. Whoa, whoa. Sir. Wrong button. Did not mean to do that. It's interesting that the time dilation is kind of like VATS from Fallout, but it's real time instead of like almost turn-based in a way. That hitch was the game, not me. Or the stream.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Done a call on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
Toggle history. Oh, okay. I goofed up. I skipped a line of dialogue. So, initially she said, "Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts. And worse, landing violators. Gall, that..." What? Oh, that rung leech landing on... Okay, there you go. Okay, I like that little feature right there, the history. Slap him with a fine. It's just a landing violation, let it go. So I heard, I found one of your teammates held up in a cave. I've already dealt with a few of these marauders, not impressed. We'll go with, so I heard. I found one of your teammates holed up in a cave.
Really? How is he?
He'll make it. Still a moron. I'm hoping you're a little brighter.
Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Persuade 5. Do Spencer's Choice guards back down from a challenge?
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
This is gonna be fucking laminated. Shit. Okay. Oh god. What happened here? Okay, so all I'm covering up, actually I can move. I can safely move my camera to the bottom right. That way you can see my ammo, if you care.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
You can fast travel to locations. A lot of stuff. Landing site discovered. Plus
Unauthorized
100.
access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities.
I don't think I want to do that. That sounds like a bad idea.
Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move.
Okay, so wait, is that... That's what I have to do?
Hello. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Hello, Marauder. I am ADA, the autonomous digital astrologer? Astrologer of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in immediate destruction. Okay. What are you going to do? Self-destruct? I'm not here to misappropriate anything. I don't appreciate being talked to. What are you going to do? Self-destruct?
Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5.
What is that face?
3, 2, 1.
You realize we're on the ground, right? Something's supposed to be happening?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
I need to get this ship in the air. Is this Hawthorne's ship?
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Your captain's a red smear under my escape pod.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I get it.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
I doubt I'll find a part like that just sitting in a garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I've taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Yes.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Congratulations, you've gained enough experience to go up a level. Open your character ledger and advance to advance your character. Leveling up increases your health points, gives you points to upgrade your skills, as well as gives you access to a new perk every other level. Keep leveling up and you'll be upper management material in no time. Oh my god. Skill improvements. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point on a care skill, melee, improves all the specialized skills in that group. There's something in my throat. Okay. Up to a maximum of 50. After 50, you can add points directly to specialized skills up to 100. Every skill improves as it grows, but special unlock bonuses occur every 20 points. Read the skill descriptions to see what they are. Armor consumables and status effects can temporarily raise and lower your skills. This helps or hurts skill checks and the skill's passive bonuses, but it won't give or take away the skill unlocks. Work diligently, improve yourself, and you too can achieve middle management. Okay. I'll do this one, and then I'll do the dialogue again. Oops. Back. Apply. You will be unable to undo point allocations after confirmation. Do you want to continue? Accept. Time dilation, location hits. You have unlocked location hits effect for tactical time dilation. Hitting enemies in different locations during TTD maims or cripples those body parts. Try different locations to see different effects. Hits to the chest produce different effects when using different weapons. Okay. Oh my god. Combat dialogue abilities. You have unlocked dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. Okay. Oh, I have 8 points. Actually, let's revert here. 1, 2, do 3 there, 3 there, maybe a defensive one, medical, science, engineering, leadership. Actually, hang on. 2, 1, 2, and then 2. Stealth is tempting because it has a lockpick and a hack, but that's okay. Anti-Cleo Specialized Management Seminars. Selecting perks. Welcome to perk selection. On the screen, you can choose which perks to buy with your perk points. You get a new perk point to spend every 2 levels. You can acquire new perk points through gameplay, such as accepting a flaw. What? You can also acquire perk points through gameplay, such as by accepting a flaw. Acquiring 5 new perks makes the next tier of perks available to you. Auntie wants you to be your best to help her be the very best. Okay. I only have 1. Toughness. 50% base health. Oh, that sounds good. Negative 20% less vendor pricing. Companions have a lot to teach you about killing. Lone Wolf, Strider. That one's good. The Quicken the Dead. Tactical time dilation meter recharges much faster. Maximum carrying capacity. Not too slow, you're fast. Oh, there you're not slow, you're just fast. I think actually I'm gonna go with health right now. You'll be unable to undo point allocations after confirmation. Yes. Okay, we'll do that. And then the next one I'll probably want to do is the tactical time dilation recharge rate. Maybe depending on how much stuff I get. Maybe the pack mule, but where's the other? The durability loss might be a good one to look into as well.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Do you? Oh God, I don't want to hurt her. Really? After I patched up your friend? Got it all wrong. I'm a Starship Safety Inspector.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I'd report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Take care. Can I?
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Not just anyone is chosen to enforce landing regulations, you know? I had to fill out 4 whole forms.
Oh no. Poor you. That's cool. I like that you can see where you're going. Ow. Oh, does it give... What do you have? Some more light ammo. Not sure what the cartridge stuff does. Nothing. 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 Whoa. Game, please. Big cartridge. Light ammo.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
I'm just passing through. I'm just passing through.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
I never got your name. I'm Kesha. Ooh, I don't want to be capped. I want to, well... Do they pay you to chat with strangers?
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Junior in humor. Fancy title for a gravedigger.
Hey, I earned earned that fancy title. Started off a lowly junior gravesite builder, then junior interment engineer. Oh, and I was a junior burial assistant for a time.
You seem pretty old to be a junior anything.
The rate I've been working, I'm bound to earn a promotion. Must be about 50, 60 burials away from associate in humor.
What the hell? Who do I talk to about a power regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Depends on the work. You're offering me a job? I do what I want.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
You want me to collect what's owed to you? I can do that. You're making people pay for their own graves?
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the land.
Oh, okay, okay. Something else I wanted to ask you.
Yeah?
This town must be in pretty bad shape if it's keeping you employed. Jesus.
You could look at it that way, I suppose.
Oh,
You could
gotcha.
look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, braving the wilds.
You're not worried about falling sick?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
How long have you been a junior in humor, gravedigger, whatever?
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
You lose a lot of people to marauders?
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
What are they after? Loot? Oh, if you've got a marauder problem, I can take care of it.
Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town. She pays for marauders by the finger.
Any idea where they're coming from?
Couldn't tell you. No, I mean, I'm contractually prohibited from saying anything that might reflect poorly on Spacer's choice. Ah, avoid it. Shouldn't have said that either. Look, forget I said anything.
Thanks for your time. The quest tracker displays objectives for the active quest. You can change your active quest in the quest log of your ledger. Weapons management. You can have up to 4 weapons equipped at a time by navigating to the weapon and selecting the weapon slot at the top of the screen. On this page, you can also inspect your weapons, compare them, flag them as junk, or break them down for parts. Players with the engineering skill can repair weapons on this screen as well. Take care of T&L weapons, and they'll take care of your enemies. So I don't have much of a use for these melee weapons. Oh my god, there's so many menus and screens. Armor management. So wear armor or helmet item, navigate to the item, then select it. You can also manage your armor here. Break them down, inspect them, compare to other armor, tag them as junk, or drop them. 4. Are they just the same thing? Stealth skill plus 5. What does this give me? Tech skills? Nah. I'm alright. 1 armor isn't different enough. Oh, okay. Emergency medicinal inhaler. I have 8 uses left. Okay. Modifications, general, quests. Oh, gotcha. Tail. Oh, and then I just have junk over here. I can... Oh, wait, compare. Okay. That looks really cool. So we gotta go back and talk to that guy about his gravesite thing. Every 20 points in a skill unlocks a new bonus. 3 types of armor, light, medium, and heavy. Heavy armor provides the most protection, but light armor provides better skill bonuses. Unique armor and weapons can be found, hidden away, sold by vendors, and given out as quest rewards. Can I put my gun away at all?
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go knocking your work. At least we've got work.
Spencer's Choice Cantina discovered. 50 XP. I'd really like to put my gun away. Oh, there we go. That feels better. What? Okay. Okay. Oh man, bring back the music.
Margot?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked what?
Seems we've got
Whoops.
a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Are you Reed? I was told to talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator.
I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I think you may have the wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let me guess. You want me to do something before you help me?
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
And when you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
What a surprise. I never would have guessed.
I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
None of what you're telling me is my problem.
It's our problem, not yours, but I'm asking for your help. If those workers don't come back, Edgewater is going to collapse. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I recognize her? Or them?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
These workers must have a reason what? These workers must have left town for a reason.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
All right.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide.
Sure.
I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
I could use the company.
Right. I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
God.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. I can't believe it. I've been playing this game for an hour and I already have a girlfriend. You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in their adventures and help in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special skill combat abilities with the inspiration skill. You can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. Learn more about your companions in the companion ledger. Some people may require you completing another quest before they will assist you. You can check your quest tab for more info, is what I'm assuming it said. Comes the power. Actually, let's do a small grave matter. Hi.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Oh, okay. Oh, hi. Hi, how are you? I love your goggles.
We better clear out of Mr.
I know, I'm sorry. I was just trying to put my gun away. Sorry.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry.
Sure.
Can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me.
Oh, I do. I'm in love.
Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Figures, Reed didn't exactly strike me as the most honest soul.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Do you know the Adelaide?
Miss Devitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
Can't wait for anybody wanted to leave. You can't leave me at that. What were they arguing about?
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if he can get out to her.
Can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. This town's got issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Okay. Well, I suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop by.
Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Okay. Well, thank you. Alright. Let's go do that. Let's go... Where? Journal? Optional. Alright, we'll flip back to this one. Where? This way, maybe? Nope. Okay, we're gonna wanna... Hang on, we wanna turn around and we go this way. This music is very Borderlands-y.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Hey. Move along.
Oop. Pardon me. I said that to a box. Ooh, wait, what's over here? Is there something good? Ooh. A necklace. What? Is there a door over here? Oh, okay.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger.
We're lovers.
Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
I am so curious about tossball. My girlfriend wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do. Actually, how do you know I'm an outsider?
Not to put too fine a point on it, but your choice of wardrobe is not precisely common hereabouts. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here. Except for Miss Holcomb, who for some reason doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
I'm surprised to hear you dismiss your parishioners so casually. Parishioners?
I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Isn't it your job to raise that?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Hold on a minute. Did you just refer to this town as a miserable place?
Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
Parviati wanted me to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked her to do?
Cut off the deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So what do you advise? What do you think of her group? Let's do that.
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Damn it. So what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
A handsome sum, you say? But I already have a girlfriend. Tell me more.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Okay.
Yeah, huh?
You mentioned something earlier that I wanted to ask you about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's a church?
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one that ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
You're a mechanic. Whenever you see a machine it's in need of fixing. It's an ideal, but not what we live in. It's an ideal. Then why'd you want to talk to him?
Vicker's about the only soul in the Vale who spends his time thinking on what is and ain't right. It's just that when he looks at me, I feel I'd disappoint him.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Please get it.
You seem pretty concerned about that book. Care to tell me why?
A religious text deemed heretical by the OSI is an unsafe object at large. Though I understand why a collector would desire to possess such a rare book. Because I'm also a collector of books. Rare things in this colony. Appreciation of the written word outside monthly periodicals is virtually unknown here.
Journal, companion quest. Let's do this one. Bam, 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 bam. Who is where?
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Well, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Take it easy, Mr. Thompson didn't send me.
And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile, and there's the door.
So you're Martin Abernathy?
What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking.
I'm not looking for trouble. I'm just here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Knows what?
I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Don't say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see your way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
How can I help?
There's a Kesha anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
You think I should know about this community center?
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
You're taking an awful risk trusting me, you know?
I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy. Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need it for?
Probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Let me worry about that.
Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
Abernathy's paying me for my trouble. Can you match his offer?
I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask you.
Alright, so I'm picking up a good collection of quests here.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Relax, I'm clean. Ooh, intimidate, I can show you my hands.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
A very loose definition of the word prosperity. That's some quality drama.
Thank you, no. I despise the serials. Tell Silas can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on, medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
So who's over here? Oh, you can. Cool. You can auto save or manually save. Oh wait, is she down? Stairs? Okay.
My offer remains standing should you reconsider. Go ahead.
Have you taken a look around your town lately?
It is my job to keep two eyes on my town. I am the steward of this place, and this is my watch post.
How long have you worked here?
I'm trying to remember 25 years, 26. When you get to my age, the years just rush by. You stop counting altogether. I remember looking out this window and seeing the veils spread out from horizon to horizon. We were a sprawling town. We were booming. Times change, people change, but the veil will always be here. Spacer's Choice will always be here. Our work won't ever end. I take comfort in that.
Okay, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna go. Oh wait, I guess I can.
My offer remains standing should you reconsider. Thank you. I can't tell you how much this means to me. The plant's not been maintained for years. You'll need my passcode to get inside. Head into the plant, find the main door, and enter my passcode at the adjoining terminal. Remember that you are representing your town and your company, Miss Holcomb. Acquit yourself with grace.
Oop. Oh, okay, so she is like.
You're some sort of freelancer?
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
I'm guessing you're the foreman?
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Gravesite fees I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that? Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
That's kind of you, I guess. Wait, you have to pay your neighbor's gravesite fees?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
It's an awful thing to say.
Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
What the fuck? You cannot be serious.
I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
He was a person.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
I'll let you get back to work. Okay. Okay. So now I have to figure out something for this other guy. But I have to go talk to... do I have a map? Oh, I do. Oh, okay. Local region. So what if I... vending machine. Oh, where's a... So if I turn, what is that, right? Whoop. Like that? Is there a better button for map? Okay. Then it's going to be on my right. Damn it. Left.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
I don't know you.
Okay, I'm Kesha.
Amelia Kin, Spacer's Choice Beverage Dispenser. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
What a fine establishment it is.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand. Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
I'll have a drink.
Coming right up.
Merchant skill. Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill, and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Sugary drink. Caffeine drink. Ingredients 99% water. Okay. Can I sell? Let me sell junk. your bits. Okay, that didn't really do what I wanted it to. That's fine though. Examine. Letter from Phyllis. Conrad, receptionist, shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spencer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price? This is going to ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. There might be a word missing there. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me about it all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Okay, so can I talk to... Oh, I can.
What can I
Maybe.
do for you?
Persuade. I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravestone fees?
You know about Eugene? How?
I found a note from Phyllis.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
I'm sure he won't miss them. They're probably worth a few bits.
More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
You sure about this? I don't care. I'm just here to collect your
Here
dues.
you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
I'm told Eugene killed himself. What happened?
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
That's horrible.
It's a miracle of bureaucracy. If Eugene's death were filed as a suicide, we'd all pay the price for his crime. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report.
Fuck.
I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
God. They're all just awful people. Alright. We have one more person to find as far as that side quest is concerned. Goodness gracious. So now we need to go find Ludwig. Edgewater landing pad discovered, plus 200 XP. Hell yeah.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
What are you babbling about?
The war! The coming apocalypse! Man versus machine! I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Okay. I'm just going to ignore this. Silas sent me and you owe him gravestone fees?
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
He sure did, and he's asking for a little extra to furnish the resistance with medicinal, mechanical, whatever, repellent.
Mechanical repellent! A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple bits for just such a project.
If your resistance needs another gun, I'm for hire. Got a question for you.
Go on.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially, unofficially, strictly between you and me, I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
If your resistance needs another gun, I am for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few pit carts. I'll reward you for your aid.
Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
What do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
If I'm going against this if I'm going after this mechanical scout, I could use a couple of pointers.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
I'll let you be. Ooh, a lot of skill points available here. Oops. Let's do... that. Couple of here. Apply. Yes. Okay, so return to Silas.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit? Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
What are you talking about, Silas?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here.
Oh.
Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
I'm sorry, darling.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Hey, about those fees you wanted.
You run into any trouble?
I'm all done. Paperwork, fees, and signatures.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Persuade. I went out of my way for you.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Hoping for something more tangible.
Oh, suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Abernathy was trying to hide his own illness.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
Yeah, isn't that why you wanted me to collect his fees?
I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see? Yeah?
Have you heard any news about the Hope?
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
I don't understand. Are you saying everyone's forgotten about us?
Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
I don't understand. They said the colony was expecting us.
Look, I don't know what's got caterwauling about Hope this and colony that, but you need to stop. Or there's gonna be trouble.
What's the trouble in asking a question?
Trouble's in the asking. Or don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I.
I'll leave you be. Your reputation with the faction has changed. If enemies are hostile, but your reputation isn't kill on sight, something else happened there. So, now what? Completed. Botched. Die robot? The Long Tomorrow? How close is that one? Okay, we'll do this. We'll do the Long Tomorrow. Wonder if the achievements track in this game. Oh, they sure do. Bunch of secret achievements. Dope. Edgewater Cemetery discover. Oh god, I'm just walking across all these graves. Whoops. I don't think I want to do that. Might as well just walk around the back. There we go.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Think you'll be something for the repairs?
I don't reckon Jeremy understands the concept of trade.
Damn it.
Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible reward. I have been programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
What?
Self-diagnostics initiated. Please do not disturb.
Okay, so now I just go talk to that guy. I kind of figured that would be one of the more like, it seems one way but it's not that way sort of thing.
Bring us honor, soldier.
You don't have to worry about that scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer. A weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts. Cantina.
Okay.
Laboratory. Behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
What? You hid your secret weapon in a lavatory.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
I will let you know if I find that.
Soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Okay. Hell yeah. Alright, let's go.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna...
General store? Oh. I've already been there. How come I didn't discover that earlier when I was already there?
Got it? Inside voices.
Okay. So just back to him. Okay. Going around this way.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Found that package you mentioned.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Sounds like fun.
Fun? This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
I've already got their passcode.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Seems simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Okay. Got no weapon modification, install mods at a workbench or upgrade. Okay. I don't know where a workbench is. So it looks like now I'm going to be starting to go out to that. Let's see, where's the long tomorrow? Kind of out in that same direction. Okay. We can work our way out there. Let's see. I don't really want to go through the town because it takes so long to load into it. Okay. These areas aren't super large, which is actually kind of nice. It doesn't feel like it's such a daunting task to... It was really bad. Okay. I'm good. You good? I want like a longer range weapon. Okay, cool. Also, they're giving out a lot of XP. It's really weird because I played Whoa. Low damage weapons are ineffective. Whoop. Please stop. What happened to my partner? Where'd she go? Can I get your gun? Looks like okay, so that should give me some armor. Oh, there she is. Hi, how are you?
Something you need?
Are you okay? I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
You mean she's dead? I'm sorry.
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Oh, that's inhuman.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. In the bar? When I asked if you were a drinker?
You sounded worried.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
I like a drink now and again.
It's not like I think it a failing, mind. It's just I live right across the road. Most nights I watch folks out my window. When they come in here, they might be happy or sad. Mostly they're tired. When they leave, they're mad at themselves. Or they stumble into the alley and I listen to their hearts breaking.
You're very sensitive, aren't you?
Am I? Well, it's just normal to me. Why isn't everybody else, I wonder?
Okay, so I should have item repair. Keeping your company gear in tip-top shape is expected, and something you're carrying needs repair. You can repair weapons and armor at a workbench using weapon and armor parts. Get them from breaking down unwanted items. Players with engineering skill can repair their gear without need of a workbench. Repairing an item returns it to 100% durability and full effectiveness. Ready to cause or prevent maximum damage. Keep your offense equipment in tip-top shape for superior company efficiency. Ooh. Looking good. That'll be helpful. Okay. Light ammo. How do I? Oh, there we go. Adjustable. Okay. Ooh. Emerald Vale Community Center. You have an enemy around here somewhere. Ow. Hang on, hang on. You wanna go? Damn it. Ooh. Sir. Oh. Oh, I have goofed all of this up. There we go. Small percentage of weapons and armor may be considered pristine, have more durability. Oh my god. Oh, perfect, an assault rifle. That is exactly what I have wanted. Do I have... Hopefully I have... Whoops. Nothing. Cool. Getting a new gun. Feeling nice. Okay, so here we go into this area. Community center.
Not a peep for me.
Okay. Oh god. This is actually... Ooh! Oh, oh, oh. Oh my god. They're just exploding. Just you up, you good? Okay. Move 10 of these. Oh, and a new perk. We'll go with the time dilation meter maximum. The weapon stuff hasn't really gotten me yet. Oops, the companion ledger. This companion ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions. You can see their skills, status effect, and gear. To change your companion's gear, first select the item you want to swap out, then choose a compatible item to replace it with. You can also change how they behave in combat by selecting their preferred weapon, follow, distance, and aggressiveness. Oh. Let me give you, I give you that. Is that a little better for you? 120. I don't think I'm going to have anything that's going to compete with that. Okay, cool. Character. Skills. Da, 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 da. Five there. 2 there. Yes. Auntie Cleo knows friends make everything better. Companion abilities. You can command your companions to use their special abilities. They are targeting on the enemy you are targeting. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, Sprat, you're fine, you can go. Examine. The ocean and rivers are the heart of the veins of the blah blah blah. Okay. Bit cartridge. Oh, I only have 3 shots on that. I think I'm getting a lot of ammo for stuff that I don't have. Ooh. Oh, it's a level 5. So I'll just have to hold on to that. Right, control helmet. Eh. Necklace. Eh. Oh, I don't have. Okay. Ooh. Yes, please. Perfect. Armor, bit cartridge. Ammo, energy cell. Cache of medicine. Okay, so now we need to turn in the medicine. So we have to either find that lady, or we can give it to that guy. Stun baton. I might have given me enough. May have given me enough. Picking up all the stuff that I can in the game. Enough to unlock this, maybe? Criminal activities. Trespassing, lockpicking, hacking, and murder are all considered illegal activity. Why was murder last? Frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in these activities without consequence.
Oh, clever.
Bam, 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 bam. At some point, I'm gonna probably end up over encumbered. I can't even do that one. Darn. Okay. So there isn't... Ooh! Was that the toss ball? Yeah. The greatest toss ball backs of all time. Cool. Oh. Interesting. So I have a lot of ammo for that. I may even want to unequip the assault rifle because I have so little ammo for it. Interstellar Champions. Rizzo's Rangers versus Spacer's Chosen. 28th Annual Tossball Series. God, I really want to learn about Tossball. I'm the mascot. Well, that was the perk I picked, was being the mascot. A downed companion will pop back up at the end of combat, but not in supernova difficulty. Raising your engineering skill will allow you to repair your armor and weapons without a workbench, and reduces the number of parts needed. So far, that hasn't been an issue yet.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Somebody's been running around town raving about a colony ship. Plague must have gone into their brain matter. Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
Okay. It's not that simple. You want my silence, you're gonna have to buy it. Charm, never? That's harsh. At least leave me something to remember you by.
You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me.
I'm curious, who are you gonna give that medicine to?
Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room?
What do you do here?
Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
I'll leave you be.
I appreciate what you've done, but we shouldn't be seen together.
Okay. So can I go and talk to this guy?
Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile.
Hand over all your bits.
Oh, no, please don't eat me. I got scrumpox and chalkstones. You don't want none of that. Oh, wait, it's just you. Yours killed me with fright. At least I know I ain't hallucinating. You need something?
Oh, I was hoping that I could tell him, like...
You what? But why? I was dependent on you. Does it feel good? Robbing an old man of his last shred of hope?
Kinda. A little bit, yeah.
You really are a piece of work. I hope somebody with plague spits in your drink. So, you just here to watch me die, or what?
Alright, well that went well. I was hoping that I could, like, lie to him and be like, there wasn't anything there. Sorry. Retrieve a logic module. Where is the map? Way up here. And I think that's Die Robot. Oh. Wait, where am I? How do I... Am I down here? Stranger in a Strange Land? Okay, so there's 2 in that area. Alright, so let's do those. Transition into the place. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do real quick. I'm gonna take my inventory, unequip that, and then I'll put that there.
I used to skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming. She don't know how to skip rocks or anything.
God. This place is terrible. Unlicensed. What in the hell? Oh my goodness. What in the fuck is happening? Oh shit! You're there. Hey, how you doing? Oh, this was inconvenient. What the fuck was that? Okay, well, here we go. Moving on. I think your AI might be slightly broken. Thanks.
System.
I always wanted to poke her.
Incoming!
I don't know how I'm even supposed to get in here. Hang on. I was there. I'm probably not supposed to be here yet. God. Oh, fuck me. Oh, I'm so screwed. Sorry. Fucking Christ. Well, I've made a mistake here. Yeah, you know what sounds would be kind of fucking cool is if it was like, hey, maybe don't go in this area. That's really fucking annoying. Okay, well, I guess we're not going over there. Piece of shit. So I guess we'll just go over here. Oh, game, please.
Everyone all right?
Ammo. I really don't need these sabers. Light pistol, sure. No. Take the meat. Okay. Every fucking time I waste this with my goddamn reload. I don't even... Killed a mega creature. Okay. Every time I'm like, I'll use my tactical time dilation, and then I hit reload. Ooh, assault rifle. Energy cell. I'm getting. I have a lot of energy cells, but I don't.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
I'm looking for the geothermal plant.
A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
We've all got problems. I just got shot into space.
Explains why you're still yammering on at me. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
I'll keep an eye out. You can always go looking for her.
Not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Unless marauders got to her, then parts of her could be a lot of places too. Don't worry about it, I'll find her.
Appreciate it. Honest.
I got questions about
Tell
Zoe.
you what I can.
Any idea where she might be hiding?
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
You sniffed around her room?
Little ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about.
How well do you know her?
Enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
You seem so personable. I can't imagine how you didn't get on with her.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own.
Maybe the marauders took her away?
Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skill as far as I could tell.
Any chance you could point me somewhere specific and not just out there?
Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little ways east. Their numbers are growing. Gotta come from somewhere. What is it?
I'll leave you be.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Who?
Keep your wits up. If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Okay. Little annoying that the put away your gun button and the talk button are the same button.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Reed asks you to consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends. Something about coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp is a power regulator. I need it to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
What do you have against the town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's Choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Made your point clear enough. I'll see what I can do. Let's see. I don't much like you throwing that in her face to get me on your side.
I'm alright. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear.
Let's say I helped you. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
I'll consider it.
You will listen to your conscience.
So... You delivered Reed's message, but Adelaide refused to return to Edgewater. Head to the geothermal plant and redirect the power. Okay. Oop, nope, nope, nope. Don't wanna steal anything from this nice plant. Oh. But I can't. The geothermal power plant is they're too overpowered. Few kindred spirits. Grace doesn't know where Zoe. Okay, so maybe we can do this for the moment. I'm really hesitant to go over to that area because those robots are very strong. But maybe there's like a vending thing that I'm missing somewhere. There's a workbench. Okay, let's see if we can find that Zoe. Maybe that's
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
something good to do. I should probably actually go over to that workbench because it looks like my stuff is inventory, armor. Condition. Armor 7? Like that, yeah. 99.5%, okay. 100. And then maybe my gun? Condition 63. Oh gosh, 1.2. Hundred, 110. Oh wait, where'd that... Did I lose that one gun? No, it's right here. Okay. Oh, magazines. Okay, cool. This one's energy. I have a good amount of energy. Alright. Do that. One's 110. Alright, let's talk to this person.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
I'm told one of your numbers gone missing. Oh, what are you selling?
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Armor 4. Heavy ammo. Mr. Power. Melee weapon mod attack charges. Oh, changes the damage type to plasma damage. Backpack. Increases your carrying capacity. I can't even use this. Cannot purchase this restricted stock. I don't have enough for that. Okay, that's fine. Thanks. Oh.
Something I can help you with?
I'm told one of your numbers got missing.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
What happened on the day Zoe disappeared?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
Tell me a little about Zoe.
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
What was that thing about surprising Zoe?
The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
Was she acting strange before she disappeared?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
Okay, well, she didn't ask for your judgment there, Stefan. Hold on, there was something else.
Hey, I got time.
I've got more questions about Zoe.
I'll help if I can.
Okay, see you around. Examine. Zoe's journal, page 18. Good news, I'm alive. I'm starting to feel a little bit better too. There's a group of deserters living out in the old botanical labs. They found a way to grow some food or something that passes into food anyway. I can't remember her name. Boiled a pot of something green and leafy and told me to drink it twice a day for my symptoms, I suppose. Tastes atrocious, but I've been feeling better. It's nice to be away from the cannery. The labs have just enough power to run on, fucking whatever that word is. So I've been catching up on my serial dramas. Masked Marketeer. What could I do without you? Go crazy, most likely. Crack up, murder all my neighbors, and run screaming into the hills like some wild marauder. Excuse me. I don't know. That doesn't sound too bad. But I could see myself leading a... I cannot read today. Where was I? I don't know. That doesn't sound too bad. I could see myself leading something of marauders. Karad? Is that a C? I think one of the complaints I've seen about this game is that the text needs to be bigger, and it absolutely does. A band of bandits. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Band of bandits? What shall we call ourselves? The Formidable 14, the 100 Hooligans, featuring Zoe, Bandit Queen?
Got it. Heads down.
Well, I mean, you don't have to have your heads down. Zoe's journal, page 22. Well, today's a day, Zoe. Today is the day that you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the marauder threat. Bands of wild, free-spirit bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves to the light of barrel fires. Probably mounted the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folks like me. Living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adeline's food, and I've got some spare cans of saltuna. Should last me a couple weeks if I ration. Got some Andrea time too. Adrena time, I think is what it's supposed to be. Yeah, Adrena. I'm misplacing letters. Everybody loves Adrena time, even marauders, right? I got odds these marauders will let me throw in with them if I damage a couple of syringes. If I dangle a couple of syringes of Adrena time before their eyes. It's going to be great. Look out, Terra 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. It's going to have a whole gang of marauders at my back and call. I'm going to have a whole gang of marauders at my back and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos. Okay. Zoe's journal, page 12. So this is it. No more Edgewater for me. No more cannery. No more jumpsuits and gloves, yes ma'ams. And would you like another's? I don't know why I'm writing this down for... I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake, because I've always hated the cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have to look back on this journal in many years and tell myself, oh wow, I did hate the Vale once, didn't I? Just because I got sick. Everybody gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick and I grabbed a little too much Adrena time. Is that really a crime? I'm gonna treat myself when I'm sick. I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility and surviving by one's own bootstraps? Oh, but you misappropriate one box of Adrena time and suddenly you're committing larceny. Is there anything behind her toilet? If there's one thing we've learned about this game, it's toilets. Hide things. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we're going out this way. Okay. Anything in here? Mag pack. Oh, I need those to unlock that. Okay. I wonder if I can talk to her and let her know. Here, let's see.
What is it?
Okay, well, alright. Oh. Why can't I tell her? She seemed like genuinely concerned. Seems like I should be like, I went to her room and found like 2 pages of notes. Oh, hey, what? How are you? Hi. Oop. Bam, bam. Okay. I didn't mean to take the trip blade. Ooh, his legs came off. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. Look, what a majestic pose. Rawr. 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 Darn it, I should have stolen that. Frick, I should have stolen that thing so I could break into that. Bracelet. Ooh, assault rifle. I just don't have enough ammo for it. The music is really quiet. What? Okay. You are encumbered from carrying too many items. You cannot sprint or fast travel while encumbered, sell, drop, or break down items in your inventory to reduce your carry weight. Your carry weight is displayed on the top left of the ledger. Spencer's Choice commends you for putting company profits ahead of your spinal health. Okay, well. What is happening? Oh, the way that... I'm gonna die. I'm going to die. Okay, that was really dumb. It should have told me that I was over encumbered before the mine went off. Unless you get something when the mine goes off. Fuck. I feel like I'm just bad at video games. Just bad at them. Okay, I'm all the way back here now. Okay. So where... It said top left. What do I have going on here? 65 of 90. How did I pick up so much stuff? Do I have... Let's see, assault rifle. So this put me way back, didn't it? Okay, so I need to use one thing that I definitely need to fix with how I'm playing this game is I need to use the manual saving. Whoa. I am stuck on a rock. Also, this game could be a little better with the ammo for this gun. I say as it gives me ammo for that gun. Don't really need either of those. No. No. 9. Okay. Okay. So like right here, this is a good place to save a game. Manual save. Okay. Save complete.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
So is it, I'm just gonna, it's just a big gunfight? The audio is very broken in this area. Okay. Companion perks. Companion has leveled up and can be granted a new perk. Go to the companion page in your ledger and select the perk button to see what available perks are. Okay, great. Thanks for telling me in the middle of a firefight. Bam, bam. Yeah. Actually, I should pick up that assault rifle. How am I doing? Okay. Skills-wise. Dialogue. Yes. Okay. And then for her... Nope. Ooh, okay. 30% base health. 30% threat generated. One. Increase the amount of threat this companion generates when attacking enemies, making them more likely to attack this companion. I don't want them to attack her, though. Sneaky. Increase your engineering skill. I think I will just give them base health. And increase the damage dealt. Okay. So then that is what I'll get. I don't know. How do I tell? Whoops. Back. Accept. Yes. How's your gun holding out? Oh, your stuff doesn't deteriorate. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, speaking of inventory. What? Is this the one I just equipped? What is locked about it? Is it locked or is it just something? Okay, see if we can finish this. Hey Zoe, how are you?
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
You're Zoe? People are looking for you.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold.
Yes,
if
I
had
am.
half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
Been set to find you. I need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
Are you a prisoner here?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
I'm impressed. How'd you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
How are you even alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
Okay. Why'd you leave camp?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find but a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse? I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
Something else, actually.
Halcyon.
Halcyon. I've been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
Persuade. You should go back. People are worried.
I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me.
What about Stefan? You two were friends? Stefan's planning on surprising you with an episode of your favorite serial. We'll go with that one.
Wait, you're telling me he's got a copy of The Masked Marketeer? Why didn't you say so?
Because he was trying to surprise you.
Take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is going to be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Take care. Okay, so now what? So I guess with that, we can actually just fast travel back. Yeah, we'll do that. We will do that. Blood and revenge are hammering in his head. A new original masterpiece from the director of Agent Con and Isle of Murder. Ding, boom, boom, boom.
What is it?
talk Zoe into coming back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
She joined up with a band of marauders. They wouldn't hurt her. Or they hadn't hurt her.
Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things.
Have you?
You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Okay. So now I'm kind of just not stuck necessarily, but I have these missions. Companion quest. Where's that go? Have I even looked at that? Oh, I guess I could have done this one. Whoops. Okay, that's fine. Deserter's reputation increased. Okay. Now agreeable. Illustrated manual. It's not that far. It's actually... Oh, it's too bad I can't. Abandoned industrial zones. What can I don't know, what can I do there? Fast travel to the community center, then run over here. That's okay. It's actually a good place to leave off. So that's about, that's a little over 3 hours of the Outer Worlds. I really like it so far. I'm a little concerned though, because I tried to do like the main quest. And that area did not go well. So I have to go over this way, because that has that. Strangers in a Strange Land and Die Robot are all in this vicinity, and it was actually quite rough going over there. So got to level 5. So the person in my chat who said they've been playing this and they're level 18 now, they've been playing for a while, because the leveling is a little not slow isn't the right word, but it's like feels very deliberate is the term I'd use, like a comparison to like a Call of Duty leveling system where they're just like fucking level. I got to level 14 in multiplayer in 2 hours or 3 hours or whatever the time number was, but and then to spend that much time with this stuff or with this game and only be level 5 is just different styles, different paces. Okay, so So YouTube, thank you for watching part 1 of the Outer Worlds. There's a game called Outer Wilds I keep getting it confused with. Thank you for watching part 1 of the Outer Worlds. I will be back with this later. Let's see, this will probably post... There will be another part of it tomorrow, if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around for just a minute. We're gonna switch the game out, and I'll be back in just a couple. So thank you for watching the Outer Worlds. I'll be right back.